Right. I think I'm going to wet my old paper today. I've drawn some money out bank, but also drawn some little faint lines in there. You can just see them. There's going to be some hills and fields and stuff. Plenty of water on this one. I need this sky to stay wet for a while. I suppose I've got my sprayer down here. Might end up using that one. Let's get some cerulean. There we are, some civilian blue, and just splash that in around. It's go a bit stronger than that. Splash that in around. Is that strong enough? A bit more, a little bit stronger, I'm thinking. Splash it around a bit, that's it. Sound. And then some of this dark stuff sort of comes in through there, bit up there, and then sort of bits down there. That's a few bits up there. That'll do. That'll look sound that well. Pop it that way a bit and let it soak down that way, and then I'll probably spin it around a bit where it's soaked to the way. Come on, do some soaking. I've got it that way. Then I'll soak it that way. That'll do. Where's my dry? Get a little dry on that. A little bit there where I don't like. Too late, right. That'll do, that's dry enough. Right, I suppose come in there with that same colour. I've added a tiny, where's my line? Oh, there. I've added a tiny little bit of green to this. Not much too thick a paint, so I've just thinned it down a bit. Sounds about that. So that's my distant one. And then this one, a tiny bit more green in for, where is it there, for this one. It's a tiny bit closer, that one, and tolerant. And that in there. And there like that. There, that's that one. And then this one. Right, let's have a look, mix a bit more of that same colour. Then some greens in this one. Let's have a look. Right, let's get bits of greens in. Right, where are we? I can't see my line. Probably won't tell me reading glasses on. Looks like somewhere across there. I'll just guess it. Into there, like that, and down there. And then I think I'll pop some bits that in, and then slightly a bit more lighter greens in there in places. That's it. Into there. Slightly lighter greens in. Something like that'll do. There. Then, now then. Right. Plenty of water on this next bit. This one's much lighter green. Let's mix a nice light green up. Blue and yellow for green. Nice bit of blue and yellow. Yeah. There we are. Right. So, a bit more water on my brush there. Plenty of water on brush at that. Into there. A bit more paint. Into there. That's it. Go a bit more. I've had a bit too much water on my brush. Trying to whack a bit more paint in like that. So that's better. And then there's some dark green stuff going on in there now. So if I mix up a bit of nice dark green, a bit of green and a bit of Payne's grey is what I've gone. That green what I just mixed, darkened it with a bit of Payne's grey, and then there's just loads of trees and stuff in here. So that there, that's distant trees. They're miles away, absolutely miles away. So that's distant trees. Take it a little bit darker. Little low lights in there. That's it. They're literally trees, bushes, all sorts. Right. So now, if I don't even clean my brush and just add some red to that colour, that'll kill that green in it. Now I've got a sort of browny colour. I'll put a bit of blue in and all, just to there. And in here, it doesn't matter if there's a bit of green in as well, to be fair. Come in here, this is a wall. There. Well, credit card. Scrape some little rocks across the top there. So it's 10 to them. And then some little bits at the bottoms there. That's it. That's a wall. Done. Right, now what we got here. So here, some more green. Let's go mix that colour what I've got on my brush again. I've not washed it. Going straight into yellow and come out that colour. That looks alright, I think that. And then I'll just wash my brush a bit and take it more bright yellow. That's it. There. Let some of that drip in. Look alright. Into there. I wonder if there's any light coming into this from any. It's not a very bright day. There might not be much shadows about. So that's that. Don't look like there's much shadows about. No. So probably alright for shadows. Right then, so give that a little tiny blast and dry it. Right, let's get there's some trees. Just getting a nice bright green from my Foss tree. Foss tree's quite a bright colour. Probably about that colour, and it's about, it seems to be sort of behind this hill here. It's about there then. Right up there. Oh, to a sort of point about there, I think. Quite see-through branches there on this one. Yes, that's that one. Then the next one, I don't know why, seems to be a little bit darker in colour. It's a darker colour green. And that's in front of that one. This one's sort of like that. Let's go even darker, especially on that bit there. Just on that bit there. And that's sort of bigger. That goes right up there like that. That's a bit darker at the bottom even. A tiny bit more water on that. And go a little bit darker on the bottom. Perhaps a bit too dark now, let's try it. A little bit darker in this bottom bit there. Oh, better. Something like that, and then I can just dab that to soften it, a bit of finger painting. Right, and then my next one's really is quite a dark colour anyway. So just mix this, bit of blue and yellow, a lot of Payne's grey. Should give me a nice dark green colour. Let's have a look at that. That's pretty good. And then this one just sort of out there. Like that. There's not much on the bottom of that one. Yeah, I think that'll do me at that. Right, so get rid of brush. There's twigs on all these, so this one's got loads on. Dead thick twig on this one. Perfect. This one a bit less. That's still got twigs in it. There we are, loads of little twigs like that in that one, and then this one really fine stuff in that one. That's about right, I think. There we are, that looks alright, I think. Yeah, that's that. Well, let's get some nice low lights in here. A few low lights in this, I think. Don't go mentals with it. Go mentals, you'll ruin it. A little bits in, look. Getting more faint as I go down there anyway. There, I think that's enough just for that to register as a wall. Just while I got this brush in my hand and this dark paint on, I might whack in just there. Paper and ball. I'm looking for a few worms. Right, wash that on there. Now, stick a couple of sheeps in. A couple of sheeps in it. Where shall I put them? Shall I put them? I'll put them about there. Just a couple. Right. So get me designer's white gouache, gouache, whatever you want to call it. I need a bit more water on that. Designer's white gouache. Plenty on my brush. Probably could have done with stiffer brush than this one really, but I'll use it now I've done it. So let's have, I think where light's coming in, let's have a light coming in from that side. So I'll have the sheep, that one's that big, so put my sheep about sort of that big. I'll have one there and do some darker stuff under that, and then you know what, I'll have another one sort of there going over it like that. One there like that. That's it. Sad. Right, so now I'll wipe that off my brush. Not to waste any. There. Like a sort of purplish colour if I can, a dark purplish colour. Bad for this side here, so that can go in there about like that. Take that up there and it can blend in. So a bit more. Same on there. There, I think, and there. I think I'll go a bit darker, bit of Bont umber in it, a bit darker right at the bottom there. So, and then a nice shadow. Nearly done that. Nice shadow. Let's take that, probably gone a bit long to do it. Could I just take that shadow up a bit? Because that's obviously going uphill, you see. Right under there like that. That's it. I might dry that. Let me dry that and see if I can do it with it. Let's dry that bit. that's better. Right, and take that shadow a little bit darker on the bottom bit. That's it, so a little bit darker in there, and in there, and then get more green into it, more green in, into there, into there. So get me, that, take my green a little bit lighter. Just take it a bit lighter green right on edges there. I think that's better. There, so. Right, now then, wash that brush, done with that. Little tiny brush. That one, let's get these sheep and head. I haven't told you much about what's going on here. Not a lot. There's not a lot happening. Bathroom door's bust. That's one thing that's happening. Bathroom door's bust. So I have to whistle while I'm having a number 2. Oh, Esmeralda cut me hair and asked for a number 2, but oh, I don't even want to talk about that. I'm getting flashbacks. I asked Esmeralda I wanted a number 2. She misunderstood it, and well, what she did on my head, I don't want to talk about it. We'll just forget I said that. Right, there we are. That's 2 little sheeps in corner. Let's put a BD on it. BD. There we are. Let me just stand back and have a look. Check it's brilliant. Yeah, nice little simple one that. Just tempted actually. I've just stood back and had a look. Just tempted to just come in, a bit of water on my brush, and let's just add a little bit more texture into some of this stuff here. And actually, if my light's coming in that way, I'll tell you something else I can do. There we are, that's better, isn't it? Just to thicken it up a bit. And if my light's coming in that way, I can have a shadow coming off there, really. That's my shadow. I might have to go through my BD, look. BD. Can't see the BD anymore. BD. Yeah. There, just thicken that up a little bit, look. Yeah, sort of. Around there and all. Thicken it up a bit there. That's good, done it? That's better. And some, like I say, some dark, really dark bits in there. Some grasses up that edge, look. And then some more bits in, and that's just in that shadow there, look, you see. We'll put some more grasses in, look. Make the grass look a bit longer, look. In the closer bits, there we are. There. Tempted, stick a couple more low lights just in there, slightly bit more. Just to thicken the ones up I've put in a little bit darker. Bring it a bit closer then, you see. There we are, lattled up, sorted. Right. I'll see there on bleach.